T-Real. Talking about trying to hustle hard. Don't nobody want to talk about God. Trying to get in it. We trying, but don't nobody seem to know what to mean. I hope you listen, man.
Thank God this morning for yet another opportunity, another chance to come before you this morning. We're trusting and believing God by the power of His Word, by the power of His might, that we might be successful, amen, in these times, that we can continue to be a blessing to those that we come in contact with, whether we meet them personally or we encounter them through Facebook Live or YouTube streaming or on WTMP. We just want to be a blessing. And so we're grateful for this opportunity to share and to you to welcome us into your home. We can again share the word of God. So this morning again, I'm encouraged by what God has called us to, especially as it relates to the position we're in this pandemic of COVID-19. But we're trusting and believing that God has a way, and His way is right. And we're trusting and believing that God is going to continue to bless you as well as your families. So if you're joining with us today on Facebook, we ask if you would to share, like, comment. I truly would like to respond and go back and forth with you as it relates to the message. So if you would share, like, comment, amen, that we can again share this word to so many others, amen, throughout not just Hillsborough County, but throughout the world. So help us in being able to do that this morning. I won't be before you long, but I did have a word. I mean, God shared it, and we've been dealing with so much, but God has impressed upon my heart, amen, to where we might share again or once again on today, and we can be blessed by the word of God. So if you don't mind this morning, turn with me to the Gospel according to Matthew. The Gospel according to Matthew. We're going to begin at chapter 14 of Matthew, beginning at the 22nd verse. The Gospel of Matthew, chapter 14, beginning at the 22nd verse. Amen. We're grateful for you today. If you found it, amen, we thank God for you. And I ask if you would to follow me as I read. It reads, "And straightway Jesus constrained the disciples to get into a ship and to go before him onto the other side, while he sent the multitudes away. And when he had sent the multitudes away, he went up into a mountain apart to pray. And when the evening was come, he was there alone. But the ship was now in the midst of the sea, tossed with waves, for the wind was contrary. And in the fourth watch of the night, Jesus went unto them walking on the sea. And when the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were troubled, saying, It is a spirit, and they cried out of fear. But straightway Jesus spake unto them, saying, Be of good cheer, it is I, be not afraid. And Peter answered and said, Lord, if it be thou, bid me come unto thee on the water. And he said, Come. And Peter was come down out of the ship. He walked on the water to go to Jesus. Just for a brief moment, and then I'd like to speak or to share from the subject, come to Jesus. Come to Jesus. I want to share with you this morning what I believe is to be the favorite words of Jesus, or the favorite word of Jesus. And we find it throughout the Old and New Testament. And I lift up for your consideration, Jesus' favorite word was and is come. Amen. Jesus' favorite word was and is, I believe today, is come. Amen. For the next several weeks, we will be teaching and sharing from that subject, just from that simple word, come. In Matthew 4:19, Jesus told the disciples, come, follow me. In Mark 10:14, Jesus told the children, suffer the little children to come unto me. Isaiah 55:1 and John 7:37, Jesus said, all those who are thirsty are told to come. Matthew 11:28, Jesus, all who are weary and burdened are told to, again, come. Luke 14:17, Jesus, all those who are hungry, told to come to the banqueting table. And Mark 6:31, Jesus invited all those who are in need of rest are invited to again come. In Luke 19:5, Zacchaeus had climbed up in a sycamore tree, and Jesus said, come down and make haste. Finally, in Revelation 22:17, the Bible ends with an invitation to come for the free gift of the water of life. In our text this morning, we find Jesus had just fed 5,000. Matthew as well as John in their gospel writing tells us this narrative, and they tell us after Jesus fed the people, they want to make him king. This is why Jesus made the disciples enter into a boat and to head to the other side. Some of the most important lessons that we'll ever learn in life will come after a mountaintop experience or after a great victory. If you remember Elijah, after his mountaintop experience, it was just moments later he was being chased after by Jezebel. And oftentimes, our spiritual or mountaintop experiences is followed by a crash in the valley. So this morning, I just want to talk to you this morning, just for a little while, as we piece together and taking place in the scene that unfolds between Matthew, Mark, and John, and they recorded a relation to each other on what happened on that day in the Sea of Galilee. Matthew wrote, the boat was now in the middle of the sea, tossed by waves, for the wind was contrary. Mark wrote, then he saw them straining and rowing, for the wind was against them. And then finally, John said, when they had rowed about 3 or 4 miles, they saw Jesus walking on the sea, drawing near the boat, and they were afraid. These 3 accounts put side by side help us to get the picture that it's late, it's dark, and it's stormy. And just not with them, remember with me that the last time that they were on a boat, the last time they were in a great storm, Jesus was with them. If you remember, he was in the hinder part of the boat, and he was sleeping in a pillow. So you might understand why at this point in their journey, they might be asking the question, where is he? And that's what Satan wants to use against us when we're in our storm. He wants to ask, where is Jesus? He said that he would never leave you nor forsake you, but where is he? Satan is saying, look around you. Look what you're going through. Look at all the things that are happening. Things are rough. It's difficult. The coronavirus has taken lives of many. Where is Jesus in all of this? The devil wants to make us think that Jesus hasn't abandoned us during our time of desperation, during our time of storm. But this morning is going to teach both Peter and you and I a valuable lesson. Whether we can see him or not, whether we can sense his presence or not, he is always with us. How many of you believe that today? It doesn't matter if we can see him. It doesn't matter if we can touch him right then. But know that Jesus is already, always with us. Jesus already knew that they were struggling, trying to row in the storm. Matter of fact, that the truth be told, Jesus is the one who sent them in the storm. Jesus is always interested in revealing more about himself to us. And for him to do that, he has to put his situations that are uncomfortable. We cannot know that he's the great physician until we need a healing. We cannot know he's the great provider until we are in need. We cannot know he's the great redeemer until we realize we need to be rescued. We cannot know he's the great comforter until we have turmoil in our life. The text tells us immediately Jesus made the disciples get into the boat and go ahead of him to the other side while he demanded or dismissed the crowd after he had dismissed them. He went to the mountainside by himself to pray. And when evening had came, he was there alone. But the boat was already a considerable distance from land, and it was being buffeted by waves because of the wind against it was great. But notice their struggle did not go unnoticed. And then Jesus was apparently watching from his perch on the mountain. And this should serve to teach us that when we're going through our tough times in life, where storms break and we think that we're going down, Jesus is watching. When we get those phone calls in the middle of the night, when the doctor gives us the bad news that our family is falling apart, when we think that the world around us is crumbling down, and Jesus sees and Jesus is watching. I want to tell somebody today, it doesn't matter what you're going through. It doesn't matter the position you might be in. Jesus is watching. He knows all about your storm. He knows all about what it is that you're going through. The lyrics of the old song is true today. His eyes is on the sparrow. And I know he watches me. In fact, there's nowhere we can go, amen, without him. There's no way that we can go without being in the sight of God. Do you remember the word of the psalmist? Amen, right there in Psalm, the 139th Psalm. He said, if I ascend into the heavens, thou art there. And if I make my bed in hell, behold, thou art there. And if I take the wings of the morning and dwell in the uttermost part of the sea, even there shall thy hand lead me and thy right hand hold me. And Jesus is there. But here's the good news. Jesus did not just watch. Jesus didn't just see them, what they were going through. Jesus acted. And then Jesus made a move. And when we're going through something, it's to know that Jesus is in action. Jesus is making a move for each and every one of our lives. He came down and walked across the surface of those stormy waters. I don't know about you, but every time I felt the very closest to Jesus is when I was in a crisis, when I was going through things. Every time I felt his presence, the greatest, I was in trouble. He doesn't leave us in the midst of our struggle. He doesn't leave us when we feel down in our situation. He comes to our rescue. He comes to see about you and I time and time again. He comes to never leave us nor forsake us. And this is the good news of Jesus Christ, that he won't leave us alone. He won't leave us in a desperate situation. And that Jesus will come and rescue us. He also learned from the text, Jesus has a way of showing up and doing the unexpected. How many today that know that Jesus will show up and show out? I mean, you heard it time and time again. Many of us can testify of that Jesus showed up and he showed out in our life. You think it was what Jesus wanted? Jesus seen them. They were out there toiling in the water. And Jesus, like so many times that he's done, in his short time on earth, we stop by and he surprises us. And then he does ministry and he shows up in a way that we did never expect. When you look at the Gospel of John, he talks to a woman at the well. How could he do this? It is unacceptable to speak to a woman at that time, let alone a hated Samaritan woman. But yet the Bible tells us that many in that town were saved because this woman testified to the entire time about how her meeting Jesus. Not only with the woman, and he went to the house of the dead child, and he tried to convince everyone that the child was just sick. They mocked him, but the child lived because of his power. He ate with the dread tax collector, Zacchaeus, and the religious people could not understand why. They asked the question, how could he pollute himself by eating with these sinners? Yet Jesus brought salvation to every household that day. He brought salvation. He healed on the Sabbath. And people wondered why could it be because he needed to touch. And it just happened to be on the Sabbath day. Jesus had just taken 5 loaves and 2 fish and told the disciples to feed the crowd. Some over 5,000 men, not including women and children. How could this be done? They placed it in Jesus' hand. And they had food left over. Oh, God, do it today. And Jesus will show up and show out in your life. He did so many great things, even on that day. And then he was walking on water. The disciples said, see Jesus do all these miraculous deeds. They had seen him work in unconventional ways. Yet, when they saw him being walking on the water, they did not know who he was. It was a ghost. Even though they knew Jesus promised to return to them on the other side, they still didn't think that he could be Jesus. They didn't think that it could be him today. They were wondering, what is that? How the matter of man could do this? He surprised them. He did the unexpected. He showed up and showed out. He worked in a way that's more powerful and more unconventional than they could ever imagine. And Jesus did something new. Jesus did something exceptional in their lives. He did the unexpected. This is the thing to me this morning. I need to trust in Jesus that he's going through great lengths to save me. That he's going through great lengths to be with me. Amen. No matter what situation, no matter what time I might be in, it tells me today that whatever I'm going through, that Jesus will show up. And as much as I know that Jesus is on my side, I can't control him. I can't force Jesus to give me what I want when I want it. I just need to be in constant faith, knowing that God is going to move on my behalf. I know that I'm special to Jesus, and he communicates with me in a special way. And I know that when he'll give me what I need, but it doesn't mean that I won't get what I want. Amen. I try not to put Jesus in a box to fix my issues. I'm looking in only one direction for the Lord to move and bless me. Jesus worked in unconventional ways, and my faith must be prepared for it all. Amen. I don't know how he's going to do it, but I trust that he will. I don't know what he's up to today, but I'm trusting that God is making the way out of the way. How do you believe that today? I believe that he's making a way out of the way. God is good today. Amen. And his mercy endures forever. Amen. So wherever I go, wherever I be, I believe that Jesus is on my side. The disciples were always around Jesus. They were always around his teacher. They were always around his kingdom work. However, they still were missing who he was. And that's the same danger that we face today. And sometimes we're right in the very presence of Jesus. We're all around Jesus. And not really knowing him. We show up on Sunday morning. We have Bible studies. We have all the community outreaches. And all these things are good. And we surround ourselves with the good things without really getting to know the best thing. And that's Jesus Christ himself. The danger is maybe we're serving Jesus and you know all about him, but you don't really know him. Amen. That's something to think about. Maybe you know all about him. Amen. You read the story. You heard the witness, but you don't really know him. It's important this morning that we get to know Jesus and know who he is. See, we think that the only time that God will move or come near to us is when we're living this perfect faith life. When we're doing everything in obedience and we're having time to spend in the word and we're sharing with everybody and we're not sinning. But Jesus will cross any and every barrier to meet us. Most of the barriers that Jesus crosses is barriers that we call constructed in our home. He will come not just when we're living in obedience, but he will come in the darkest times of our struggle. And Jesus will show up. Jesus isn't constrained to the situation. Amen. Whatever we're going through, Jesus can and he will show up in our lives. Here in the text, it says, during the fourth watch of the night, which would have been in just a few hours before daybreak, somewhere in the hour between 3 a.m. and 6 a.m., the disciples saw Jesus walking toward them on the water. Not realizing it, they cried out, "It's a spirit." And then they were fearful. And when the disciples saw him walking on the water, they got terrified. After all, not every day you see somebody just walking on the water in the middle of the sea at midnight or late in the midnight hour. So they were terrified, and a figure was approaching them in the middle of the sea. But immediately, Jesus spoke to them. He said, "Be of good cheer. It is I. Don't be afraid." This point is very fascinating to me. What a strange thing for Jesus to say. He said, "Be of good cheer. It is I. Do not be afraid." The disciples, in the midst of their severe storm, they had rowed all night, they were exhausted, and now fearful because they believe they see a ghost, or believe they see a spirit walking on the water. I can only imagine what they were thinking. "Oh, this is how it's going to be for us." I can only imagine them thinking the ghost has come to usher us into the next life. I can only imagine them thinking that the spirit is coming for their very soul because they would not make it out of this storm alive. But Jesus calls out with them with something strange. He said, "Be of good cheer." He says, "Be of good cheer." And when we look at that word cheer, it comes from a Middle English word meaning mood. Jesus was telling them to be in a good mood. He was telling them to change their attitude. It translated in some other translations to take courage or to take heart. But Jesus used the expression 7 times in the New Testament. Amen. To change their mood, to be in a good mood. Be of good cheer may be the hardest command that Christ has given us. That might be the hardest command for us to follow Christ. It's hard to be in a good mood when the pressures of life are weighing you down. But if he expected it from the disciples to take heart, despite them living in poverty, despite them being pressed down by the Roman dominance and harassed by legalism of the Sanhedrin and the Pharisees, he expects us today to take heart. The disciples were fearing for their lives. Amen. They were in a storm, and Jesus said, "Check your mood." And I'm going to tell you today, it doesn't matter what you're going through. When you're down to your last dollar, Jesus said, "Check your mood." When you're at odds with your neighbor, Jesus says, "Check your mood." When you're facing the judge on Monday morning, Jesus says, "Check your mood." When you have been laid off that good paying job, Jesus says, "Check your mood." When you have been lied on, Jesus says, "Check your mood." When others are hard to get along with, Jesus says, "Check your mood." We have here a word of comfort given to some terrified believers. How are they to check their mood? How are they to be calm in the midst of the storm? Amen. For Saint Jesus sent them there. He constrained them. He told them to get in the boat. He told them to go. So this wasn't merely a sanction, but it was a command. He made them go. They were in the right place, but yet they were in a terrible storm. How many can testify to that? That you're doing everything right. You've been going to church. You've been paying your tithe. And you've been living right. You've been stopped all that sinning. And you're believing in trusting God. But you find yourself in a serious storm today. How many of you are facing the storm right now in your life? Amen. How many of you are going through some terrible times? But the good news is you got to recognize the command that Jesus said. He said, "Be of good cheer." Amen. No matter what you're going through, amen, you got to be of good cheer. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It don't matter how it feels. Be of good cheer. The disciples were in the right place. And oftentimes, you and I, we are in the right place. Amen. They were doing what Jesus told them. They were right where Jesus told them to be. But they needed to be in the right position. Uh-oh, who am I talking to today? That you're in the right place, but you're not in the right position. Amen. How many of you today feel like you're in the right place, but you know that you're not in the right position? Oftentimes, we were where we're supposed to be, but we're not in the right position. We were where Jesus told us to be, but we were out of position because the move is not correct. Because we came to position with the wrong attitude. Why am I here today? Amen. It's Wednesday night. I could be home in my bed. Why am I at this revival? Amen. They have this revival every year. Why am I here? Why am I working for the church and no one else is supporting? Amen. Why am I doing all this work for the Lord and nobody appreciates what I do? Amen. We're in the right place where God told us to be. But our position, our mood, our attitude is not right to receive the Lord's blessing. Amen. You have to be not only in the right place or the right position. In the right place, you have to be in the right position. Your heart has to be right. Your attitude has to be right. Your mind has to be right. Amen. It's important for us to know before we get to this final point this morning, they were where Jesus told them to be. They were in danger. And you must think that sometimes we think that we're in the wrong position because we're in trouble. Amen. And we should consider adverse circumstances as proof that we took the wrong road. If the truth be told, life circumstances are evidence that you are on a good path. Again, there's very few times that a believer doesn't go down this path. That trouble won't reign in your life. That you won't have heartache. That you won't have hardship. So you're on the right path. You did well to embark. You did well to do what Jesus has told you to do. You left the shore. You moved out by faith. But remember, through the Lord, He has ensured that the vessel that you're taking on, the faith that you're walking in, He guarantees you that you'll make it to heaven. But it won't be without some trouble. Again, it's important to know that all that you're going through, all that you're facing, amen, is God's thing, is God's order. He understands your position. He understands your place. My final point this morning, we find Peter with his boldness saying, if it be thou, bid me unto thee on the water. Peter was bold. Just think for a moment. Peter just asked to get out of the boat. When was the last time you asked Jesus to do something for him? Are you just complaining about what you have to do for him? What are we always asking him to do something for us? Is it about time we begin to ask Jesus, what can I do for you? Peter was saying, if. This is not that he was doubting Jesus. He was saying, if, to ensure that Peter does not go ahead of Jesus. He didn't doubt him by saying if. He just didn't want to make sure that he didn't get ahead of what Jesus wanted him to do. Perhaps because Peter couldn't understand or didn't hear Jesus' voice or recognize his voice because the wind was blowing hard. Perhaps because all the rain that was beating down on the wave distorted the voice of Christ. So Peter had sense enough to wait to recognize the voice of Christ. This is important. This is important because many of us are missing it every day that we don't recognize the voice of God. We have to learn how to identify the voice of the Lord before we are sent out. Many of us have did different things, went different places. Important thing. Jesus never said that. Jesus never, and we blame it on the Lord. We blame things that He never said to us. When we falter and we fail, because we responded to the wrong voice. 2 Corinthians told us, but Satan himself will be transformed into an angel of light. He'll deceive the very elect. So we have to be mindful. We have to be careful in knowing how the enemy moves. We have to be careful in knowing the voice of God. Amen. You have to know when Jesus is speaking to you. Peter said, if. The if was critical because what Peter was about to do it was dependent on the response that he heard from Jesus. He said, if it be thou, bid me to come unto the Lord. This is incredible faith by Peter. He's stepping out on large masses. He's believing the other 12 disciples are still on the boat. He's only one of the 12 that are still on the boat. And he was encouraged to take a step. He knew that it was going to be tough. He knew that something supernatural was going to have to happen in order for him to be successful. But he saw Jesus doing it. He saw Jesus walking on the water. So he knew there was hope. He took a step out of the boat, trusting that Jesus would not let him down. Peter accomplished something greater than any other human. He walked on water. Amen. Peter did it today. He stepped out on faith. Church, I'm telling you this morning, if you dare to step out of the boat, if you dare to step out of church as usual, if you dare to step out on the pew and trust Jesus to supply all your power, you will accomplish great things and see great things happen in your life and in this church, amen, and in this city, and in your family, if you would just step out. It's time, brothers and sisters, that we take the boldness of Peter and trust Jesus and step out. You got to know at this point, Peter is not being impulsive. It's not that he just jumps out of the boat and starts walking. That would be reckless. That would be foolish. Matthew is very clear that Peter asked for permission first. If Jesus said no, then Peter stays in the boat. But Jesus didn't say no. He said, come. Jesus said, come. Peter asked him to come onto the water, and Jesus simply responded, come. Jesus responded, come. See, saying come is another word for saying you can do it. Him saying come is another word for saying it's your turn. Start. It's time to go. Quit making excuses. Break free from your fears and live your faith. Come today. He said the same thing for you and I. This simple message has not changed. Jesus said, come to the next level of your Christian walk. Jesus said, come draw near to me and I'll draw near to you. Jesus is inviting you to come home to the Father today. Won't you come today? Won't you accept it? If you need salvation, Jesus said, come. If you need peace in your life, Jesus said, come today. If you need a healing, Jesus said, come. If you're living far away from God, Jesus said, won't you come? Time is now. No matter how far away from God, Jesus says, come. It's time now, brothers and sisters, that we come to Jesus. I mean, I came to Jesus. I was weary, wounded, and sad. But I found in him a resting place. Amen. And now my soul is glad. Amen. I thank God this morning. I thank God that I answered the call to come. And we send the same invitation to you that are watching. Jesus is simply asking us to come. Come to Jesus right now. Amen. While he may be found. Amen. God bless you today. I pray that today's message will encourage you in at least 3 words. Amen. That Jesus will show up despite what you're facing, be of good cheer, and come to Jesus. It's important today, amen, in the time that we're living in. Time is truly winding up. And it's important, brothers and sisters. Amen. If you're watching here today, no matter where you're at, amen, that you get in a position that you come. That you come to Jesus just as you are. And we thank you for watching this broadcast, whether it's on Facebook or whether it's streaming live, and then on YouTube. It's important, amen, that we share with you a word of God, and not only share with you with the word of God, but we also encourage you to be a blessing to this ministry. There are several ways that you can bless this ministry. I would, if you would, to look, if you're watching on Facebook, at the comments below. Amen. It gives you some instructions into where you can be a blessing. Amen. If not, go to our church website, alechurch.org. Amen. You can cash app us at ALC4701. Amen. You can go to Giveify and look for Abundant Life Richmond Church, as well as go to Give Plus, and you can find us at as well, Abundant Life Richmond Church. You can go to PayPal, Abundant Life Richmond Church, and we're just encouraging you to be a blessing. Amen. The work of the Lord is still going forward. We're looking forward to, in these weeks to come, to be a blessing in our city, and we can't do it without your help. So continue to be a blessing. Continue to walk in the ways and the things of God, and trust that God is making a way out of no way. God bless you. God keep you. See you at the top.